What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the live stream. This is Decoding with Cody. This is going to be a quick, probably 30-minute live stream. I just want to share something that I found. And because I can't do videos right now, I would have just made this a regular video, but can't do regular videos right now because of my internet. So we're just going to do a live stream. So anyone who's hopping into the live stream chat, please give me a thumbs up whenever you get in here. Hey, Coffee Girl. Hello, 113. I'm here for some must-see gay gematria. Yeah, Gematria, that's for sure. Definitely the most gay thing ever, man. Scott Miles says just enough time to go listen. Thank you for the thumbs up. All right, guys. I mean, this decode is one to share with your people, man. I mean, this is crazy, because it just is, man. It's just crazy. So I'm hoping to get, some more people in here, but we're just going to go away. Yeah, in the song, it talks about America is a killing name. America is a killing name. Yeah, it does say that in the song. So this does tie to America, but we're not going to talk about America. We're going to talk more about how this ties to the Pope's recent sickness. And it's pretty crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I mean, just as normal. But again, this one, we're actually talking about a song that has gematria in it, guys. There's no hiding this. There's no one that can tell me that this is not about gematria. The name of the freaking song is Gematria, the killing name, okay? So here we go. Let's just make this fast. Let's make this epic. Here we go. So for like 2 weeks now, I've been trying to figure out something with this song, man. This song is obviously loaded with a lot of symbolism, but the song is called Gematria, the Killing Name by Slipknot. And so what we're going to present in this is how this connects to the Pope's sickness, okay? And how it connects together perfectly with his sickness and the recent event that happened with Slipknot, the band, right after he got sick. Okay, so let's just go. First of all, why do they call it Gematria? Okay, first of all, why did they not just call the song Gematria? Okay, why did they have to add the killing name? I mean, just question that, guys. This is something to share with beginners in gematria. If somebody doesn't really believe in gematria, this is one to start with beginners. Because this is so obvious. Why did they take the name of their song and call it gematria, which is the practice of coding letters into numbers, right? Which is exactly what we do on this channel. Why did they call it Gematria, the killing name? Okay? Specifically, it's a killing name. Well, here's why. And as many other decoders have shown in the past, I'm not the first one to show this, but why the killing name? Because killing equals gematria equals English. What are we using in this? What are we going to use in this video, guys? We're going to use English gematria, and gematria is the killing name, and killing equals English equals gematria, also equals Jesus, all those other things, but I'm not getting into all that here. I'm just saying why did they call it killing name? Why did they add that? Somebody in the chat tell me, why did they add the killing name? Why not just call it gematria? Why did they call it the killing name? I don't know how much more obvious I need to make this to you guys or to new people who are doubters. There's no doubting this. They're telling you right to your face, man. Because gematria equals killing in gematria. Gematria equals killing, okay? I mean, come on. Also, it equals English. And what we're doing here is we're decoding using English gematria, okay? So that's the first point. But this is absolutely wild. What happened recently? Okay, so first of all, let's read what Corey Taylor, the singer of Slipknot, just said in 2023. Okay, let's listen to what he said. In 2023, during an interview with All Things Music podcast, Corey Taylor, the lead singer of Slipknot, explained that if it were up to him, the band would have already performed Gematria, the Killing Name, but that his bandmates weren't too keen on playing the song. Why? So get this, guys. Look at this absolute crap, man. I've always wanted to open a concert with Gematria, he explained. There are certain idioms around the way that the song was created and recorded, which is why some of the guys in the band are like, F that, we'll never play it. He continued, the reason isn't even sentimental, it's resentment. But for me, man, it's such an effing burner that I just love that song. I can't listen to that stuff. I could listen to that stuff all effing day. It just comes screaming out of no effing where. But it'll never happen unless the Pope ends up opening up for Slipknot. Guys, he's talking about why he would never play the song Gematria, and he said it's because the only way that it would happen is unless the Pope opens up for their band. Like, what? Why even add that in there? Why even put, but it'll never happen unless the Pope opens up for us. We'll never play a Gematria song unless the Pope is there. What is that all about? Why even say that? Why even say that? Does that make any sense? Is the world waking up yet? Am I going to get, is hundreds of thousands of people going to see this crap? Because why even say that? And I'm going to prove to you why the Pope just got sick before they actually played it. But let's go back. Here is the video of Gematria, the Killing Name on Slipknot's YouTube channel. This video was posted 10 years ago, guys. But guess what happened? They played it. Guys, they said, he told them that they would never play it unless the Pope opened up for them. Okay, so what happened on 2/14 this year? The Pope went into the hospital. He opened up the doors, guys. He opened the doors. You get it? The Pope was opening for them. So that's why they just played the song, man. They just played the song because the Pope just opened the doors at the beginning of this year. And now they play the song finally after 14 years. And look at this crap, guys. Ever since they played this song on 2/28, just 2 weeks, like a week and a half ago, look at the first comment that's now on the top of their YouTube video. Look at this guy, James Lem. It's the top comment on Gematria, the Killing Name YouTube video. Look at what the comment freaking says, guys. It says they finally played it live, guys. What does that equal in Gematria? It equals the name of the song. Guys, the first comment after they played it live is they finally played it live, guys. And that equals the name of the song? Gematria, the Killing Name equals they finally played it live, guys? Come on, where is my mind blown, guys? Come on. What is this? What is the chance of that? The comment equals the song in Gematria. And it equals 380. And that's the Gematria of killing and Gematria in your base cipher. 380 is like 38. That's the killing number. Gematria, the Killing Name equals 380. Killing equals 38. Gematria 38. English 38. They finally played it live, guys. 380. Come on, this should be... Please hit the likes. If there's one video that you guys should be sharing and liking, if this channel is about Gematria, and if there's one video that's proving Gematria right now, it's this video. I mean, there's lots of other channels and decoders. I've done lots of videos, but this one is crazy. Now, why did did the lead singer of Slipknot say they would never play Gematria unless the Pope opened up for them? First of all, let's use more Gematria. The Pope became Pope on March 13th, 2013. From the day he became Pope to the day that this song was released on Slipknot's YouTube was 20 months and 1 day. Guys, that's the Gematria of the Pope, man. That's his Gematria. From the day he became Pope to the day they premiered this song on their YouTube, 20 months and 1 day. The Jesuit order, this Pope is the first Pope from the Jesuit order, 201, Catholic Pope 201, Jorge Mario Bergoglio, his real name 201. What's the chance of that? And he mentions the Pope in his thing, man. That's why this is not an insane connection. He said, I will not play the song unless the Pope opens up for us. He literally said it. Okay? And then we find out that the song was released on their YouTube 20 months and 1 day after it premiered. And that's Gematria of the Jesuit order, Catholic Pope, and Jorge Mario Bergoglio. There's no more number. He lives in suite 201 at the Vatican, the Domus Sancti Marte, which equals 201. This song was released 20 weeks and 1 day after he became Pope. And now we're coming up on the 12th anniversary of him being Pope. So let's take it further. This is going to get even more mind-blowing. Look at this crap, guys. More Gematria, except for this time we're going to use Jewish Gematria or Latin Gematria, a very important cipher. From the day they debuted this song on their YouTube channel to the day that they played the song Gematria live for the first time is 537 weeks, guys. That's the Gematria of the song. Gematria, the killing name, equals 537. It was 537 weeks from the YouTube video to the actual live performance for the first time. Guys, what are the chances of that? The name of the song equals 537. And from the day the Pope became Pope to the same day was 437 0 days. Guys, in numerology, the number 537 is the 437 composite number. That's the amount of time from the Pope becoming Pope to when they played the song live. 437. We take away the 0. 537 is the 437 composite. From the song to the live performance, 537 weeks. From the Pope's becoming Pope to the performance, 437. 537 is the 437 composite. Wow. And that's the Gematria of the song. Like, wow. This one should blow your mind, man. Like that, it's so hard to get a match in Jewish Latin Gematria, man. You're not going to just easily get a match like that. So here's where it all comes down, guys. Remember, Slipknot just played their song Gematria just days after the Pope went in the hospital. Okay? On February 14, 2025, Francis entered Gemelli Hospital in Rome due to bronchitis. His hospital stay was extended due to paramicrobial infection of the respiratory tract. Also, guys, I'm pretty sure that polymicrobial infection equals 201. I don't want to do that right now. I'll just go back. So he entered on Valentine's Day, 2/14. Gematria, the killing name, was released on their YouTube channel in 2014, 2/14. St. Valentine's Day was the day it was released. In Gematria, the full name for the date is St. Valentine's Day, which equals 2/14. So here it is, guys. Wait for it. You ready? Guys, the Pope went into the hospital on 2/14. 2 weeks later, or 14 days, Gematria, the killing name, was played for the first time. Gematria, the killing name, equals 2/14. Like St. Valentine's Day in the same Gematria cipher, which is the day that he went into the hospital. Now, what happened to the Pope when he was in the hospital on the day that Slipknot played their song? On February 26th, which was 2 days before they played the song, he showed slight improvement. But 2 days later, on 2/28, Francis suffered a bronchial spasm, causing him to inhale vomit and require non-invasive mechanical ventilation. Guys, 2/14, 2 weeks or 14 days later on 2/28, the Gematria, the killing name, is played for the first time live, equals 2/14. And that same day, 2/28, when they played that song live, the Pope had an episode where he threw up, he inhaled his own vomit. Guys, come on now. Like, wow. Why does this only have 56 likes, guys? Do you guys really not like this stuff? Like, just tell me. Do you guys really not like this stuff? Because, like, I just showed you everything that you could. I don't see how any of this can be, like, I'm just saying I have 143 people in here, and I'm not even saying to like my videos. Please go like all the other Gematria videos. Like, not just my videos, because I'm not the only one doing Gematria. There's other people that also deserve the likes too. I'm not saying that for the people that have liked it, I'm just saying there's 142 in here and only 68 likes. So I'm just wondering why the 70 people that are watching don't seem to like this when I'm showing you obvious things here. But it doesn't matter. I'm being stubborn. I'm being stupid. So let's move on. So not only was it 2 weeks or 14 days after he went into the hospital that they played the song, it's also 2 weeks or 14 days from the time they played the song to the blood moon. 2 weeks and 14 days from the song to the blood moon. Slipknot finally performed the song Gematria, the Killing Name on Friday night, February 28th, at the kickoff of Knotfest in Australia. The track from 2008, All Hope Is Gone, is one of the frontman Corey Taylor's previously believed the band would never play. Now, the blood moon is on the 2 month and 14 day of the year. I know it says the day of the year is 3/14, right? But if you go from the beginning of the year and you measure to the blood moon, it's 2 months and 14 days into the year, 2/14. Now, remember, Gematria, the Killing Name, was the third song on their set list, and they had 14 songs. So that when they played this song live, they had 14 total songs, and the third song they played was Gematria, the Killing Name. That gives us the number 3/14. That's the Pi Day, and that's 2 months and 14 days into the year, like Gematria, the Killing Name, equals 2/14, like St. Valentine's Day. Joseph, you got to go back and watch this, man. I don't know if I can reiterate all this, but this is the best. Oh my God, man. Like, you guys can tell I'm super excited. But like this man is just, oh my goodness. There's just so much gem in this. I don't really want to recap it because I didn't want to make it too long. But let's just get to the last point here, and then I'll do a little recap. So from the Pope getting sick and going into the hospital on 2/14, 2 weeks later, or 14 days, Slipknot, for the first time ever, played their song Gematria, the Killing Name. Gematria, the Killing Name, equals 2/14. St. Valentine's Day equals 2/14. That was the day he got sick. Look at what Gematria equals in just standard English reverse. 142. That's the reverse date. That's the reverse date of St. Valentine's Day. But then, if you go from the day they played the song for the first time, 2 weeks later, or 14 days, that's Pi Day. And as I told you here, Pi Day is 2 months and 14 days into the year. Okay? So that's the point, guys, is the Pope gets sick on 2/14 on Valentine's Day, which equals 2/14. 2 weeks later, or 14 days, They play Gematria, the Killing Name. Again, this is not something that happened. Guys, they released this song how many years ago did they release this song? And Joseph, okay, let me just recap the beginning. So again, Joseph, you already know this. Slipknot, Gematria, why did they call it the Killing Name? Because Gematria equals killing. English equals killing equals Gematria, right? Okay, so after they played the song for the first time live, you go to their YouTube video of the song, and there's a new comment now under the video, and it's the top comment on the video. And the Gematria of the top comment on the video now equals the name of the song. They finally played it live, guys. The top comment equals Gematria, the Killing Name, 380 in the same cipher. And we're talking about a song freaking named Gematria, guys. The Gematria of the first comment equals the name of the song now. Not only that, it equals 380, which is the Gematria of English, killing, and Gematria in your basic reduction cipher. 38. Taylor said they would never play this song. Here it is, Joseph. Here's the big one. They said they would never play this song. Let me just read it. I've always wanted to open a concert with Gematria, he said. There are certain odiums around the way that song was created and recorded, which is why some of the guys in the band are like, F that, we'll never play it. He continued, the reason isn't even sentimental, it's resentment. But for me, man, it's such an effing burner that I just love that song. I can listen to that stuff all day. It's just comes screaming out of nowhere. But it'll never happen unless the Pope ends up opening up for us. They'll never play the song unless the Pope opens up for us. Like, and then 2 weeks before they play the song live, the Pope opens up his heart on Valentine's Day. You guys get it? Do you remember how the Pope opened up portals to start the year? He got sick on Valentine's Day, and then he opened up his heart. What do you do on Valentine's Day? You open up your heart to your loved one. And then when did they release this song on their YouTube channel? It was exactly 20 months and 1 day after he became the Pope. And of course, we know the Jesuit order equals 201, Catholic Pope 201, his full name equals 201. So how perfect is that? And this one should blow your mind too, man. From the release of that song on their YouTube channel to the live debut of the song was 537 weeks, guys. That's the Gematria of the song, man. That's not in the easy ciphers to get matches. That is in the hardest cipher to get matches, man. 537 weeks from the song's release to the debut playing it live. That's the Gematria of the song. And look, from the Pope becoming Pope to the debut of the song, it was 437 days. 537 is the 437 composite number. Do you guys understand what I'm showing you here? 537 is the weeks between him releasing it to the live performance, and 537 is the 437 composite, and that's the amount of time from the Pope's becoming Pope to the live performance. Like, this is one of the best decodes you're going to see that proves they're using Gematria. Guys, how in every way is this not obvious? Even the dang comment on the video matches the name of the song now. And again, why did he get sick on 2/14 when St. Valentine's Day equals Gematria, the Killing Name, and 2 weeks, which is 14 days later, they played the song live. And here you go. Again, we don't need to say much more, but I just ask you guys, like, please share this. Joseph, if you want to share this too, like, this is something we can put in our archive of Gematria, like, slam dunks. Like, no one has ever decoded. Zach Hubbard on his channel has always talked about this song. He's always talked about Gematria, the Killing Name, Gematria, the Killing Name, but no one's looked into it. No one's looked into this song, man. And I took it upon myself. I'm a Gematria decoder, and why has no one looked into this song? And now I start looking into it and I find this. It's all connected to Donald Trump too, by the way. But let's look at the lyrics to this song before we hang it up. Oh, I forgot to even mention, guys, the song they performed before they performed this song for the first time. Look at what it was called. Gematria, the Killing Name, was performed for the first time as the third song in the set, and it followed the song Sick, and people equals the S word. Guys, the song literally followed a song called Sick. And I just connected this to the Pope being sick. Look, the first song they played in the set list was called Sick. And then they played Gematria, the Killing Name, 2 songs later after they played Sick. And the one they played before that is people equals S word. What does that even mean? What is people equals? Let's decode that. Oh, look at that, man. People equals this word equals Catholic. You see it? Look at that. People equals SHIT equals 145 and 46 like Catholic. And again, the first song they played was Sick. And then they played people equals S word. And then they played Gematria, the Killing Name. So let's just take a look at the lyrics, and notice how he's wearing red and black. Guys, this is the colors of the Jesuit order, red and black. You see that? And let's not overlook that this knot fest has a dead skull on it and a snake. Look, knot fest, Australia has a skull with a snake. Are we not? Is that the Black Mamba? Is that Kobe Bryant there on the skull? A day to remember, guys. Are they telling us there's gonna be a day to remember soon? Slipknot, a day to remember. But yeah, you have the serpent on the skull, man. And that looks like a ram skull, man. That might be a war symbol, man. And let's not overlook the fact that this is all tied to the number 14. It was 14 days after the Pope got sick that they played the song live. In the Gematria, there's no other number more associated with the word dead than the number 14. Dead equals 14 in all these ciphers, man. You see that? In all the ciphers, dead equals 14. So, but yeah, let's take a quick look at the lyrics. That was all I got, and now we got it. All I ever really wanted was to blame. I will go down in history, not down in flames. Why is this song all about burning cities down? Why is Gematria, the Killing Name, all about burning cities down? Just ask yourselves that. This is typical apocalyptical, hanging an abysmal release. Jesus, don't forget, Jesus equals Gematria. Don't forget, Jesus equals English equals killing equals Gematria, okay? They mention Jesus in the song. I don't need this, don't want to be this, icon in the making, my hands are effing shaking. What if God doesn't care? Remember, surrender, the time is now, continue. We're in you, and we will burn your cities down. So it's all about burning, guys. Passion, burning. What did Ignatius of Loyola, the founder of the Jesuits, tell the Jesuits to do? He said, "Go forth and set the world on fire." So why is this whole song about going forth and burning cities down? Ignatius of Loyola. Ignatius means to ignite. Go forth Right here. Ignatius said, "Go forth and set the world on fire." That's what he said. What's the song about? And we will burn your cities down. Look what it says here, guys. The time of the 9 has begun. Get out of the way or you will suffer as one. I mean, come on now. The time of the 9 has begun. Get out of the way, you will suffer. This is apocalyptical. It mentions Jesus. Again, Jesus equals Gematria. The name of the song is Gematria. Then it says, America is a killing name. It doesn't feel or discriminate. Life is a killing field. It's all that's left. Nothing's real. What does Gematria show us? Nothing in the news is real. That's what it shows us. Nothing's real. Throw away your disposable past. Fall apart like a cigarette ash. We are the fatal. See, you notice how it's saying the words "we are the fatal"? It's talking about a group, guys. We, us. We are the fatal and vital ones of the world, and we will burn your cities down. We are the fatal and vital ones of the world, and we will burn your cities down. What if God doesn't care? Almost like they're saying, what if God is letting us do this? They think that God is letting them burn the cities down. America is a killing name. It doesn't feel or discriminate. Life is a killing field. It's all that's left. Nothing's real. We will burn your cities down. We will burn your cities down. So let's decode this phrase, because you guys notice how "we will burn your cities down" equals 138? You guys see that? We will burn your cities down. 138 in Gematria. This is the line that's repeated over and over again in the song called Gematria. What does Donald Trump equal? Donald Trump equals 138. Now, how many days after Donald Trump was born did the album release with this song on it? Let me show you. Hold on, maybe it was something else. Oh, guys, also meant to say they have a whole album called Sicknesses. Notice that they're wearing masks too. What does that make you guys? Oh, I forgot. The title of the album, the title of the album, guys, is All Hope Is Gone. That's where the song Gematria is on. And what do you think it equals? $138 and $60. Look at that. Look at how this all ties together, guys. We're coming up on a blood moon, which I already connected this. Blood moon equals 138. The guy who posted the dang comment on their video that equals the name of the song, look, James Lem. James Lem posted, they finally played it live, guys, which equals Gematria, the killing name. Now, what does James Lem equal? James Lem equals blood moon, equals messenger, equals we will burn your cities down, which is the main lyric of the song. It equals the name of the album, which is called All Hope Is Gone. That equals 138 like Donald Trump and 60 like Donald Trump. The Catholic Pope, which equals 60, just had a bronchial spasm on the day they premiered the song, and Catholic Pope equals bronchial spasm. This band is known for being from Iowa, and Iowa equals 62. Trump just won the 60th election. But there was something with Trump and the 138, man. I just can't remember what it was. Yeah, just scratch that one, guys. But like, it doesn't matter. What I've showed you in this video is absolutely crazy, man. The guy literally said, we're not going to play the song unless the Pope opens up. The Pope opens up the portals at the beginning of the year, and now they play the song. You guys get it? It's literally perfect. The Pope opens the portals to start the year, and then they play the song. It's just ridiculous. And then he gets sick, and it ties perfectly in with him getting sick, right? And like I said, when did they release this song, guys? 2008. They did not play this song, right? They released this song on this album. It's also this album was also the band's final studio album featuring the Iowa era lineup because the bassist and founding member Paul Gray was found dead. I didn't even see this, guys. Look. This album with Gematria, the Killing Name, was the last album with Paul Gray because he was found dead in his Iowa hotel room on May 24, 2010. All right, so let's measure from May 24, 2010 to let's just measure to when they played the song for the first time. Actually, let's go to the Pope's sickness. Hold on. I mean, it's been 14 years, guys. It's been 14 years. Oh, look at that. Guys, oh my goodness, look at that, man. Look at that. That guy died on May 24, 2010. If you measure from the Pope, from his death to the Pope getting sick, it was 14 years, 266 days. The Pope is the 266th Pope. Pope Francis is the 266th Pope. He got 14 years and 266 days. I told you, why does the 14 matter? Because the 14 is the gematria of dead. I mean, there's no more word connected to dead than the 14. 14 years, 266 days. The Pope's the 266, 14 years. Oh, look at that. 538 weeks or 5380. That's almost the gematria of what I showed you here. You see how it was 537 weeks from the release of the song and to the debut? 537 is the gematria of the song. Gematria, the Killing Name, 537. But then from this guy's death, it was 538, which is one off from the 537. So it was very close, you know. February 4th would have been the 537 since that guy's death. Let's see what that guy's name equals. Hold on. He was born on April. He was known as the pig, guys. Swine. Remember how Jesus cast the spirits out of swine? He was the pig. Oh, look at that. He has the 74 and 88. Hold on. Let's see what his name equals without the middle name. Oh, look at that, guys. His name equals gematria. Wow, how about that, man? 38, 115, 43. Look at that, man. His name equals gematria equals killing. So if people who are doubters watch this whole stream and got to the end, and then we find out that one of the band members died and his name, Paul Gray, equals gematria equals killing, and the name of the freaking song is Gematria, the Killing Name. I mean, come on. It equals English. Again, we're talking about English gematria. Okay? So this video, I hope this video gets the most likes and most views of any of my videos because I think it deserves to, man. This is what my channel is all about. My channel is all about gematria, and I have just made the case for one of the best gematria riddles that I've seen. I mean, there's been lots of amazing stuff. And make sure you guys go subscribe to all these other channels too, okay? Again, the things that people in this community are doing, again, Joseph Aquaviva, go subscribe to his channel, okay, right here. Go subscribe to Paul's channel, Paul, okay? Go subscribe to, who else is in here? Please post your links, all the other channels that are in here. Widow's Son, make sure you guys go subscribe to Widow's Son's channel. There's a movie, hold on. Did you see what Dennis said? No, I didn't see what Dennis said. What did Dennis say? He's dead exactly 222 weeks and 2 days from the release of the song. Wow. We know how big that number is. 222 weeks and 2 days from the release of the song, he died. Widow's Son is saying, look up the movie called Paul, who's an alien gray, which premiered 14 years before the Pope went to the hospital. What? Wow. Movie called Paul. Look at this, guys. Look at this. February 14th, 2011 in the United Kingdom, a show called Paul with a grayish looking alien. And the guy in this band is called Paul Gray. And look at this. Look at this from the day that this premiered. It was exactly 14 years, guys. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Widow's Son. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Widow's Son. It was exactly 14 years from the premiere of Paul, and we just found out that the band member of the group was Paul Gray. And now we go to the movie Paul, and it was exactly 14 years. Does Paul equal 14 too? Really? Of course it does. Look at that. Paul equals 14. Oh, wow. This just keeps getting better and better, guys. 14. Paul equals 14. Dead equals 14. His full name, Paul Gray, equals Gematria, right? Equals killing. I want to see what Zach Hubbard has to say about this decode. Hey, where you at, Zach? If you're hanging out in the background, you always say I do horrible decodes. But, I mean, come on, man. You should be sharing this on your channel too, Zach. Where you at, Zach? Anyway, I just find it funny that Zach always says I'm horrible at decodes, but this decode should blow him out of the water because what I'm showing here, he's never showed. He's known about Gematria, the killing name, for twice as long as I have. And he doesn't even realize what I hope he watches this. Zach, if you're lurking in the background, please come reveal yourself. Reveal yourself, Zachary Hubbard. So if I'm doing shitty decodes, I want you to describe to me how this is sorry guys, I cussed there. Guys, I'm in a very aggressive mood tonight. I'm so sorry. I'm super aggressive. Probably just because I have too much energy. But I apologize to all the people. I apologize to all the people that this comes off as being aggressive. I'm just excited. I'm not really aggressive. I'm just excited. And I love you all. You guys know I love you all, and I appreciate you guys watching. But this decode has already gone way too long. But again, please share or just like the video at least, and this is the one we can put in the this is up on top of one of my best decodes for sure. And I can't help but be excited about this. You know, from the very beginning, you know, Gematria equals killing. They called it Gematria, the killing name. And then we find out that the guy who died on their band, his name equals the same thing. I mean, and just look at they're wearing masks, guys, which there's probably a huge COVID riddle to all this. Yeah, Zach has a baby now, so and Zach has a cute baby, man. If you guys ever seen his baby, Zach's baby is adorable. But yeah, I have nothing really against Zach other than the fact that he always takes people down, man. I don't know why he has to do that. So, I mean, but yeah, please hit the likes, everyone, on your way out. And I'm going to go to bed because it's super late here. I wasn't planning this decode. But when you find something amazing, you got to share it. So thank you to all the wonderful decoders. And I appreciate, you know, everything that you guys do, liking, subscribing, sharing, all that stuff. And we'll see you guys maybe tomorrow, maybe not, in another decode. Make sure you guys go check out Joseph's video about ready to release in 5 minutes. And make sure you guys go check all the other channels out too. Make sure you guys check out 113. Check out his channel. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Much love.